Each one of us in life have come up with situations that we never forget. Little stories that have happened to us that are lodged in the deep recesses of our mind. And I guess probably if I go back to the time when I was 7 years old, I learned of one of the hardest, but yet one of the most important stories of my life. My dad had just accepted a call coming from Wisconsin to Arizona. We kids were all excited. There were 4 of us. We were excited because of the fact that we could get out of snow. We were told that in Arizona in the wintertime, you don't have to have a jacket on. That was really exciting for us because we had always lived in snow country. That's why we did what we did. Well, on this particular day, my dad was driving his old car with 4 of his kids and my mom, driving over the New Mexico mountains, the Arizona mountains, all filled with snow, diving toward the Valley of the Sun, which was Phoenix. And when we kids got to the desert floor, we were so surprised that people were walking around in shirt sleeves. Well, my dad drove up to the house that had been set aside as a parsonage. And as we drove up to the parsonage, we noticed in the front yard there were orange trees. And so we kids had never touched an orange on an orange tree before. So we jumped out of the car, ran over to the tree. We picked an orange as my father watched us. And we peeled the orange and bit into the orange. And then we found out the greatest of all the stories, that this was a mock orange tree. It was terribly sour. The taste hardly ever went away from your mouth. And then my dad said, what you children should know is that this is a mock orange tree, or mock orange trees. They are bitter fruit, but if you walk around the backyard, that's where the sweet trees are. That's where the Valencia oranges are, and that's where the tangerine trees and the beautiful trees of delicious oranges are. What little story did that help me to uncover? I guess as a child, as I grew older, I began to realize that sometimes we don't like things we look at, or what we look at really isn't truly what it is. And sometimes there are people in our lives that are like those mock oranges. They just don't fit well. They just don't taste well. So we ignore them. But if we would walk to the backyard of most people's lives, we would find the sweet fruit of people's lives, where Jesus truly lives. They just are not able to show it. And how well it's expressed by Samuel when he said, man looks on the outward appearance, but God looks on the heart. And so in your life, as in mine, when something doesn't look real good, go to the backyard of people's lives and take another look. Maybe you'll find some real sweetness there.